Welcome to track 1 of the Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction Program, a program that's aimed at supporting and enhancing your inner resources for healing, health and balance. In this session we'll be undertaking a guided lying down meditation called the body scan, in which we will slowly and mindfully journey through each part of our body, connecting more fully with the sensations that are occurring moment to moment. Our body's a wonderful anchor to the present moment, because the sensations it experiences only happen in the here and now. Our body has a great deal of information and wisdom to share with us if we're willing to listen, to pay attention. And so, by way of preparation, it's helpful to create a quiet space where you'll be undisturbed for the next 40 minutes or so. A time free from the usual distractions of the phone, computer, conversation, activity. And in this place I would invite you to lay down on a surface that's comfortable for you. Whether that's on your bed, sofa, a mat or blanket on the floor, making sure your head is nicely supported, and importantly checking to see how your low back is doing. If there's any sense of tension or pressure here, you may wish to place some support under your knees. Alternatively, if that's not enough, you can place your lower legs on the seat of a chair with your thighs in the vertical position. And as our body tends to cool down when we lay still, ensuring you'll be warm enough throughout by covering yourself with a blanket or having something close by if you need it at any point. As you lie here, starting to sense the points of contact between the back of your body and the surface beneath you. And as you do, perhaps you're able to release a little more fully into that support, allowing your legs to fall away from one another naturally, arms resting comfortably at your sides, palms facing upwards. This is a time to honour yourself in a very special way, a way that may be quite different than your norm. Over time we come to recognise that in nourishing ourselves in this way, we are then better able to deal with the business and busyness of our daily lives. Paradoxically, we discover that in taking care of ourselves first, we are better able to take care of others. Settling into this position, allowing your attention to shift to your belly, to the area from the bottom of your rib cage all the way to the top of your pelvis. In particular, noticing the movement of your belly as you breathe in and breathe out. aware of the sensations as the belly rises on the in-breath and as it falls back on the out-breath. No need to change it in any way, simply noticing how it is for you right now. With this in-breath and with this out-breath. The breath has the capacity to return our attention to the present moment, to this moment, the only moment we can truly experience the breath. Indeed, the only moment we can truly experience our lives. Inevitably, in our attempt to concentrate our attention, we'll notice that our mind's focus tends to wander away to other experiences, especially to thinking. Thoughts about the past, thoughts about the future. This is totally normal. This is what the mind's designed to do. Always searching for things to plan, to analyze, to remember. And so at any time, if you notice this happening in the meditation, gently but firmly guiding your attention back to whichever part of the body we're attending to at that time. No need to criticize or judge yourself for that. Simply noticing and returning over and over and over again. That too is a moment of mindfulness. Knowing that whatever concerns or plans are important to you at this time in your life, these will be readily available to you whenever the meditation is over. But for now, simply allowing them to recede into the background of your awareness, just like clouds passing behind the mountain. For the time being, there's nowhere to go, nothing to do, no one to help. Simply being here with yourself in this moment, with this in-breath and with this out-breath. And now, as you shift your attention from your belly, guiding it all the way down your left leg, through the thigh, the knee, the lower leg, until it settles in the toes of your left foot. Aware of whatever sensations you may be experiencing here, right now. Perhaps you become aware of some pulsing, vibration, tingling, itching, some throbbing. You may also notice a temperature, coolness, some heat, whatever is true for you. Again, no need to have it be a certain way, just being with how it actually is for you in this moment. And as you now shift your awareness into the sole of your left foot, including the sides and the top of the foot and your left ankle, traveling with your awareness beneath the surface of the skin to include the layers of fascia, muscles, tendons, and all the way to the many bones in your left foot. Appreciating this part of your body and how it supports you. As you now direct your attention into the lower left leg, including the back of the leg, which includes the strong calf muscles, around the sides and towards the front of your lower left leg and the shin bone. Oftentimes we don't pay much attention to this part of our body unless there's some kind of problem. And so it's common to be barely aware of any sensations here. If that's true for you, then simply noticing that, the absence of sensations. Nothing wrong with that, no judgment about that. Simply how it is for you in this moment. At the same time as your attention remains focused on your lower left leg, just remaining open to the ever subtler layers of sensation as they naturally present themselves. We can't force it, but just remaining open to what is true in your experience from moment to moment. As you let go of focusing on the lower left leg, sliding your awareness up to now include your knee and the upper left leg. An area where we find the largest muscles in the human body. The front of the thigh, including the inner and outer thigh in awareness. And all the way round to the back of the leg and the powerful hamstring muscles. And again, sensing all the way from the surface of the skin through the various levels to deep within the thigh bone. If at any time you notice your attention wandering, as inevitably it will, time and time again, gently but firmly guiding your awareness back to whichever part of the body we're travelling through at the time. For now, resting your awareness in your entire left leg, from the tips of your toes to the top of your thigh. And as you let go of focusing on the left leg, allowing your attention to shift over to your right side and all the way down the toes of your right foot. Noticing whatever sensations are present for you here in this very moment. Moving into the sole, the sides and top of your right foot and ankle. And now into the lower right leg, including the back of the leg, the sides, all the way round to the front and the shins. And as you let go of the awareness of your lower right leg, shifting into the knee and all the way up into the upper right thigh. Including the front, the inner and outer thigh, all the way round to the back of the leg. Again, travelling from the surface through all the layers to the bones. As you now become aware of the full length of your right leg, all the way from the tips of your toes, the top of your thigh. And now including both your right and left legs in awareness. And just appreciating how much they serve you from one moment to the next, day by day. As you let go of your attention of your legs, allowing your awareness to now move upwards and into the pelvic region. Tuning firstly into the sensations at the back of your pelvis. And this includes the large gluteus muscles with their many interwoven layers and all the way beneath them to the sitting bones below. Oftentimes we hold a lot of tension here and yet have little awareness of it as it's actually happening. So simply noticing what's occurring for you as you tune into the back of your pelvis in this moment. Now including the sides, both the left and right hips. And if at any time the sensations or associated memories in any part of your body become overwhelming for you, it's fine to move your attention elsewhere. Perhaps back to the home base of the breath at the belly, or to some other part of your body that's feeling at ease right now. Otherwise, if it feels right for you, guiding your attention to now include the front of the pelvis and all the organs contained here, becoming aware of the sensations. This is an area very rich in nerve endings and so very sensitive to the subtle changes that may be occurring moment to moment. Just noticing what's true for you as you tune into the front of your pelvis. And as we continue our journey upwards through the body, letting go of your awareness of the whole pelvic area, and simply noticing what sensations are present for you in the abdominal region. The area between the top of your pelvis and below the rib cage. Guiding your attention all the way from the surface, through the many layers of tissue, muscles, and deep within to sense the organs located here. This includes the intestines, pancreas, liver, kidneys, your adrenals, and as you travel even more deeply within, all the way through to your spine and to the lower back, perhaps becoming aware of the sensations of pressure and touch as this part of your body presses into the surface below. Again, this is another area where oftentimes we hold a great deal of our attention, and so it can be a very valuable place to become aware of the sensations at more and more subtle levels. And as we do, we're better able to recognize the signs and symptoms of stress as they're occurring in the moment. As you now let go of your tension on your lower back, allowing your awareness to move up into your mid and upper back. This includes the large shoulder blades and the powerful muscles around them. Just aware of the sensations here as this part of your body rests on the surface beneath you. And now moving around to the sides of the chest and rib cage. And all the way to the front of your chest. Perhaps you're aware of tension or comfort. Whatever is true for you is simply true for you. Neither pushing away nor grasping at any particular experience. As you tune into the front of your chest. Now allowing your awareness to drop into the chest cavity itself. Becoming aware of the sensations as your lungs expand on the in-breath and deflate on the out-breath. The breath simply breathing itself. In every moment of this one wild and precious life. You also may notice the beating of your heart as it pumps freshly oxygenated blood to every single cell of your body, replenishing and renewing as it does so, heartbeat by heartbeat, minute by minute, day by day. Knowing that in order to take care of the rest of our body, the heart needs to take care of itself first. Just in the same way that in order for ourselves to support others, we also have to start by supporting ourselves first. And as you let go of your attention of the entire chest and torso area, shifting your awareness now to the shoulders on both the left and right side, to these important joints that give us the use and power of our arms. Aware of the sensations occurring here for you right now as you tune into your shoulders. Traveling down into the upper arms to include the triceps and biceps, all the way to the bones. Continuing downwards into the elbows and lower arms, the forearms and the back of the arm. And all the way into the hands themselves, both the back and the palms. Perhaps you're able to sense the movement of air and temperature of that air as it crosses over your hands. And finally, shifting your awareness all the way to the tips of your fingers in both the left and right hand. As you now let go of the focus in your hands and arms, shifting upwards again and into the neck, to the front, sides and back of your neck, which includes these powerful muscles that hold and allow our heads to move as needs be. And shifting up from the neck and into the jaw. And now into your face, which interestingly is covered by a thin layer of muscle. And so when we're under stress, we literally look different from times when we're at ease. In other words, how we look is a powerful barometer for how the rest of our body is faring. And so noticing the sensations around the mouth and lips, inside your mouth, including your tongue and upper and lower palates, including your nose and cheeks in awareness, and also the area around your eyes, your forehead and temples. Traveling round to the ears and all the way to the back of your head, and right up to the top and crown of your head, including the entire head area. As you shift your focus away from your head, letting go of your awareness of any part or one part of your body and simply becoming aware of your entire body lying here, covered by the body's largest organ, the skin. Each and every part of us performing a unique and valuable function, and yet at the same time fully interconnected with the rest of us. Every part of us breathing, alive in this very moment. Amazingly, no matter what illness or injury ails us, we can be shattered and yet whole at the same time. And so as we draw this period of meditation to a close, just checking in with yourself right now. How are you doing and feeling in this moment? What's your weather report right now? Taking a few moments to appreciate the time and effort you have taken today to be here in the face of so many competing demands, to invest and nourish yourself in this very important and precious way. And so as we end this period of body scanning together, allowing your body to move freely in whatever way feels right for you, stretching, shifting as needs be. And when you're ready, just to protect the low back, rolling onto one side with your knees slightly pulled towards your chest and your head supported by one arm. Resting here as long as you need, gradually letting in some light when you're ready, and only rising when the time feels right for you.